Respawn has decided to change the future of Apex completely, and I'm so excited that they either A, lied to us, or B, just changed their mind on a lot of things. But of course, as always, there are some big controversies getting involved here as well. So to start it off, fans have been wanting Apex to go in the direction of solos mode, but Respawn has declined and rejected that for years, and it looks like they finally changed their mind, or either have been lying to us this entire time. They did say solos mode was coming. So AG420 came out to say solos game mode description, basically it will override duos game mode. Now the actual game mode itself has a description that it is a loot, fight, and survive on your own mode. This modified version of Battle Royale has a modified ring, loot pool, and health regeneration to let you fight on your own. So yes, it is solos, but there are some differences here as well that not many people have actually been talking about. There's also a respawn token, which all legends will start with one respawn token, which will be spent on death to respawn. Respawns are disabled later in the match, so you're not going to be able to get that as the match progresses. So like I said, once again, a twist on how solos mode will actually be played. I understand what they're doing here, and I honestly like the change as well. Also, battle sense. You will have a heightened sense to those around you. All legends can detect if another legend is nearby and will be given a warning as well. Very interested to see how this one's going to play out, because it kind of feels like now it is solos, but it's also not battle royale solos, like just a traditional solos mode. It's more like an LTM that uses solos mode to allow it to thrive as well. So interested to see how that one goes, but considering they're overriding duos, you best believe that this is an idea for a permanent addition in the future. Also, their animator had came out to kind of mock this idea, right? Never say never, because they've always been saying never, even to inform Game Informer, right? Like, that's what I'm wondering. Are they lying to us? Have they been lying to us? Or have they just simply changed their mind last minute? Because just 3 months ago, they had Game Informer come into their studio, do an exclusive interview, and they believed this so much that they told Game Informer and even had them write an article about why Apex is never ever bringing solos mode back. And this is what they said. It's a squad-based game, and that's why you don't see solos. We had an experiment for that a long time ago, and we're not bringing it back. Very clear, cut and dry. We are not bringing it back. And of course, we've highlighted that comment for quite some time over the last couple of weeks, but it does look like obviously that is a lie, or either they really have changed their mind. I think it'd be awesome if they were really just leading us down this path this whole time just to surprise us, but I just have a hard time believing that they would waste the time of Game Informer and lie to them like that. So maybe they really just did change their mind, and whoever in Apex made that executive decision, kudos to you, and I'm so excited. Cannot wait for that. Now, there are some controversies involved as well with some of the other changes. Of course, exotic shards are coming into the game, and this is going to be another way for you to spend your money. Now, I'm all about giving better skins, better reasons to spend money, and then yeah, let's spend our money if it's actually worth it to us. Now, none of this stuff in the game is actually really worth the amount of money that you spend, but honestly, that's subjective. And of course, everybody gets to make their own decisions. And if you make better content or make better skins, then of course, add these other things, but don't make it feel like a money grab. And unfortunately, that's what a lot of people feel like this has become. Exotic shards is a new way that's in the middle of legendary skins and mythic heirloom level skins, where it's not heirloom shards, it's not legendary Apex coins or whatever, but it's just exotic shards. And you know, yes, it's going to be a $10 version, a $45 version, and about an $80 or $85 version as well. But you're going to be able to use these things on Apex mythics and artifacts as well, and they can also be used to purchase items inside of the exotic shop. Now, what's going to be in the exotic shop? Well, this was shown by Hypermist as well. Coming in season 21, you're going to have the Mystic Coil R99. You're going to see an overheat flatline skin. All kind of things are going to be in this exotic shop, and to some degree, I like some of these changes that they're going to be adding. I like some of the new ideas. So yes, I get the controversy. It's all about, you know, Apex is trying to make more money while also having so many bugs and glitches into the game. I get it, but honestly, if there weren't bugs and glitches, and I know you can't ignore them, but if they do find a way to fix that, then I'm all about adding these new other things, and you know, let people to spend their money if they want to, and if you don't want to, then just don't buy it. But Broken Moon was another thing that got changed and got leaked out as well. Hypermist had showed that Broken Moon Quarantine Zone POI will now exist, and once again, this was coming from AG420, and you had multiple POIs getting an update, and they honestly look a lot better. I know that Broken Moon really needed this, and probably one of my favorite things about this is that the actual planet you could see in the background and in the skybox, and also there looks like there's a hurricane on that planet as well. But a lot of really cool things going on, and I do like the idea of let's crash these maps together, and now all these things are breaking apart, and we've got to make some more map changes to insinuate that. And honestly, I love the fact that they're updating Broken Moon, because while we do hate it, I don't want to hate it forever. I do want them to make this map better, but like one person said in the comments, like, Dusty looks good, but one POI buy is not going to be enough. Obviously, they're going to make sure that all these other changes on the map have to be good as well, or else we're pretty screwed here as well. But you could also see an overview map, and here's what the new map is going to look like. Really like some of these changes though overall, and I'm hoping that we are actually going to be in for a good season with Broken Moon. Never thought I would actually say that. Now, one of the biggest changes, and honestly this is another reason I think Apex is changing things forever, this new ability, this new legend is completely, in my opinion, going to change the way that streamers, content creators, and players that just want to get good at the game are going to play. Now, Alter is the new legend, of course, that we know. And if you haven't seen this already, we knew how her abilities were going to work. We've seen the words, we've seen the stats, we've seen the descriptions, but we've not actually seen the gameplay. Hypermiss had showed, once again, AG420 had leaked the Alter tactical in-game ability, and this thing is insane. Just look at her, place it on a wall, and watch where she comes out of. This is just crazy stuff. It literally shoots right through the ground, right through the terrain, and you can do this with walls, you can do it with floors, and it's just going to be very interesting to see how this is going to be played at a competitive level. Honestly, as much as I think she's going to be fun, not sure if she's going to be in the competitive meta. I've made mistakes in the past about saying she's going to be the new meta for sure. I don't know, but I do know that she will definitely be favored amongst streamers. And same way Wraith is not really a part of the meta, I do think that she's still favored amongst streamers, and she's a fun movement legend to play as, and you still see people like Fade Player all the time. So very excited to see what good players are going to do with Alter in the game. Now, also, it was her ultimate ability that you could see as well. This one's going to be a fun one because it allows for her group to interact with this portal, to regroup inside of this as well. So this is basically a phase tunnel ash type thing where she can make the world's longest portal in Apex history, and I kid you not, this thing is insane. So she first off has to place an item down where she's going to portal to, and I think that this thing may be breakable during that time as well. Then when she goes to the actual point where she's going to activate it, it literally creates this crazy long portal, and it is so far away. I cannot wait to see how this is used on a competitive level as well, but just in pubs as well. You know, she's a skirmisher legend, so of course she's probably going to be a little bit more fun than usual. You've also seen some Alter legendary skins. These were shown by Oz. Yeah, they look decent, but I'm not going to come on here and just say that these are the greatest things since sliced bread. They look pretty good, I guess, and at the end of the day, they're just skins though. You can also see the Alter intro animation, but none of these are big life-changing things, just some features, I guess, if you really want to take part of that. But then also season 21 battle pass legendaries, I gotta say, this might be quite the upgrade. They're doing a little bit better of a job than normal. I really like the Volt skin, I really like the 3030 skin, and honestly they start to step it up even more. The Seer and the Catalyst skin both look pretty good. I wouldn't say to save up your $10 and make sure to spend your money on it, because while it does look better, at the end of the day, hey, do what you want to with your money. I probably will buy it, not gonna lie, and I'll probably give some away just because I do like the idea that things seem to be getting better. They look to be progressing. Even these legendaries themed after upcoming Qatar, the purple stuff is animated, says Oz. These look like some Valorant level skins, especially that R99, and I'm honestly excited for it. The wingman looks like the sheriff from Valorant, and I think that this is something I more than likely will buy if I genuinely have the money for it. So I'm transparent about that. Look, if they come out with something good, I'll buy it. If they don't, I'm not wasting my money, because things just become a money grab. The 3030 battle pass reactive skin also looks pretty good. I don't know what it is, man. They seem like they're stepping up their skins, and it's unfortunate because while they should be getting rewarded for it, they're getting a lot of backlash for it because of all the glitches and bugs and things that are going on inside of the game and exploits. Also, this is an interesting one. According to AG420, the digital threat was removed. At least it was nowhere found inside of the firing range. Interested to see what you guys have to say about that. Maybe it's just going to be a plugged in item on the care package that's exclusive to a gun. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Later, Gators.